Alright, good morning. It's now Friday. So they poured this on Wednesday, came back the next day and cut the lines. I've got this water sprinkler on a timer to try to keep this slab wet. It's supposed to help in the curing process. I mean, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, it holds. There's some puddles on the slab. This is a low spot here, which I mean, I guess isn't like a big deal breaker, but it's it kind of sucks that it's not more level. I mean, in this back corner is pretty wavy. I don't know if the time lapse is going to show it, but pretty much this entire section here, other than like these two squares were poured super wet. And I asked him, I'm like, hey man, is that going to be a problem? He's like, no, that's fine. I don't know, man. These two squares need to be the strongest. Well, pretty much probably these four squares. This is basically where we're going to be pulling the semi truck and the RV in. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't really slept since this has happened. There's some weird, you can't really see it there. I don't really want to call it spalling because it doesn't really look like it's spalling, but there's definitely some sections that like I don't know, honestly, you know. Look, this is a big low spot. I've never had a slab poured. I don't know how perfectly level I should expect this. This is a pretty big low spot right here. This whole little section right here is pretty low. You know what? Maybe I can find let me see if I can find like something flat. Let me see if I can find something flat. I'll have to look for something. I found a board, but because it's kind of curved, you can't really see underneath of it. I don't know. And then there's a section over here where like the aggregate's sticking up somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There was a pretty big delay between truck 2 and 3, so they poured all this back here. This is just like concrete dust from when they cut these lines. That I just haven't really sprayed off. Anyways, there's a weird patch area, like you can see like right here. I mean, and maybe it'll go away, but there's a weird section like along here from truck 2 to truck 3 because it took truck 3 so long to get here. Like I was almost to the point of being like, this isn't gonna work. We have to tear this up now because it's gonna give us a cold joint. I mean, it was like a couple hours. Like, that's crazy. Scruggs Concrete, Valdosta, Georgia, man. Drop the ball. Oh, there goes my sprinkler. I have it set to come on every hour for like 10 minutes. Just to keep this thing nice and wet. Anyways, I was looking for the aggregate spot, huh? Where was it? I mean, there's like some rocks sticking up. I mean, yeah, I could like grind it. Here it is, right here. Look at this. Look, there's a little hole here. I don't know, am I being too picky? So this was it was $15,500. So the concrete itself was like $7,900, and then we just subtracted the concrete from the $15,500 and paid them whatever was left, which was again like another $7,000 something. I considered pouring this thing myself. I don't think I could have done a better job. I mean, look, you can see like some weird screed lines. I don't know. And I paid him before I realized how bad this was, honestly. I could call him back out here, but at this point, what could they do to fix this? They're definitely not going to tear it out and report. Am I just being too picky? I mean, there's going to be a building sitting on top of this. I'm probably going to epoxy the floors. So maybe I just take some self-leveling concrete and go over and then epoxy over that. I mean, this is a pretty big dip. I mean, there's a freaking puddle here. That's a decent sized puddle. Oh, it's so frustrating, man. I called so many people on this. A lot of people just didn't show up. I don't know. Anyways, the plan is we're gonna go back. We're gonna try to go back out on the road for maybe 3 weeks, and then come back in and be ready to start the metal building. I have to go get my physical done again. It's time for that. Lita has been sick. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Lita caught the flu, so she's been sick. I kind of feel like I'm starting to catch a little something, so I'm like pounding emergencies and all kinds of stuff. Like I'm trying not to get sick. I don't want to get sick. So we'll go back out on the road for like 3 weeks, come home. What I need to do before the building guys get here, but when the forklift gets here, is we have this tree right here. This tree right here. And as you can see, if we go up 16 feet, it's going to be into these branches. So I either need to take the forklift and push that tree over into the creek, or break all those branches off with it. And I can't drive a forklift on this for 30 days. So what I may have to do is kind of, maybe it'll reach from back there. I don't think it'll reach from back there. I'll just have to do it the day before they show up, so I can drive the forklift on here and deal with that tree right there. I wish I'd have took care of it before we poured the slab, but honestly, I didn't even notice it. Like, it wasn't an issue with the old shop. The back of this shop is exactly where the other shop was. It might even be further this way, because I want to say that post on that fence was further into the building this way. I gotta order some dirt and get some dirt back here and fix all their crap. One more load of dirt to fix the holes that they made. Look at all that water from me running my sprinkler system. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up just now. And then I'm gonna use the rest of the dirt. We'll level out the yard. All that mess. All right, a little bit of an update. I got a little sick. Lita got sick. Went and got my physical done yesterday. Went and turned it into the driver's license place this morning. I've been slowly coming out here and moving a couple of wheelbarrows of dirt here and there. My back has been paying for that. But we've pretty much got all this level over here now, which is nice. The back still needs more, where they just like randomly dug holes back here, like back there. I mean, I've got some dirt through here. All of this shit needs to be cleaned up. This is I mean, the tarp was from my roof, but a lot of this stuff was from the previous owners, like inner tube. Like, we came back here and cleaned a bunch of this stuff up when we were doing the fence, but a lot of this stuff is just crap. Anyways, today's Tuesday. We're gonna try to go back out. Like I said, you can see the trying to keep the slab still wet. Probably turn this water hose off before we leave, because it's been, tomorrow will be a week since this has been poured, and from what I've read online, you only really have to do it for like 7 days. Probably need to drag this hose over here. I've just been coming out here and moving this sprinkler so it can hit the different areas of this. We'll get that side wet. Yeah, we went and got the Kenworth. Lita's been cleaning out the Kenworth, getting it ready for the road. And then we'll probably go out for, I don't know, 3 weeks. Come home. I'll probably end up renting like a mini, probably rent like a mini, I don't know if I'll rent a tractor with like a box blade on it or whatever, but we need to take, I'm going to take the rest of this dirt. I'm going to try to, all of this is eventually either going to be concrete or asphalt, so it'll eventually end up getting dug down. But I'll probably take some of this dirt and level it out. I want to throw some around the sides. I want to level out the yard real good, get the grass growing and get good back there, and then we'll just take the rest of that and just kind of dump it back here and level all of this off real nice. Fill in the holes like I said. I don't know. Maybe they can put the building up the way it is. So we're supposed to be getting a 6x8 door over here. I'm wondering if I'm making a mistake by putting that door over there and not maybe on this side. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna go in and look for loads. I looked for loads a little bit yesterday. I thought we found a load. Turns out the it's gonna be one of those little mini front end loader deals, but it's too tall. It was like 10'9", which that broker texted me when I was on the way back from turning in that paperwork, Vebs, saying, "Oh, that piece of equipment's ready to be picked up." It's like, bro, you told me it was too tall. Anyways, all right, let me get off here and look for a load. All right, good morning. We are back in the truck. No, Fat Butts, you gotta go lay down, babies. Last time I left you guys off.
Fat Butts, go lay down.
Let's see, we poured the slab.
Fat Butts, go lay down.
And then I ended up looking for a load for an entire week. And then when did I hurt my back? Thursday?
No, look, go lay down.
I end up sleeping on my back.
Go.
This truck is a piece of crap. End up sleeping wrong. And I woke up and I couldn't walk for 3 days. So my plan was to go to the doctor's Monday, but I ended up finding a load, picking up in Hazelhurst, Georgia, going to somewhere in Kentucky. I was like, I just got to tough it out, man. When we come back to build the shop, then I'll go see the doctor then. Well, it turns out Monday was President's Day, so nothing was open. So we ended up booking a load and then trying to get them proof of insurance, and we couldn't figure out why they weren't emailing us back. And then finally somebody emailed us back and was like, today's President's Day, nobody's working. So I ended up letting the broker know that, and turns out his customer couldn't pay for the piece of equipment anyways because his bank wasn't open. So we're picking up one of those lifts. I don't know what they're called. It's not a telehandler. One of those big basket lifts. It's supposed to be like 33,000 pounds. I can't remember where in Kentucky. We haven't got a rate con yet. We just sent them out to COI this morning. I just want to get back to the trailer. I know we have a tire that's low. I don't know if it's a valve stem that's leaking or if it's the tire pressure monitor or the tire pressure deal that I have on there that's leaking. So we got to go fill up with fuel and then go hook up to the trailer and get the trailer ready. And I guess worst case scenario, if this falls through, we just disconnect from the trailer and then drive home and look for a load again.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lot of these brokers now just have no idea what they're doing. I was talking to another guy about taking a F650 somewhere, and then at the last minute, he's like, oh, it turns out this doesn't run. Well, there you go. Maybe learn about the item that you're trying to ship before you throw it on the board and have 100 million people call you. Anyways, let's go get some fuel. Wish I could say I was excited to be back. I mean, I'm a little excited to be back in the truck. What's it been, Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving since we've been in this thing? Holy smokes. I am so glad our other business is doing so good that we don't have to worry about trucking. Holy smokes. Those farts and jars are selling like hotcakes. All right, anyways, let's go get some fuel, hook up to the trailer. I guess I'll see you guys when we go to pick up this, I don't know what they call it. This lift. All right, we made it to Hazelhurst. I think our lift is this orange one over here. As we got here, though, we ran into subscribers again. Every time we come here, we run into subscribers, huh?
Yeah.
I bet you that's it. Because I don't see any other ones out here. I don't know how to lower this thing from down here, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, that's is it dead? Is there a battery shut off somewhere, maybe?
Emergency stop power.
Yeah, that's this.
Seems like it's dead.
I don't even see the battery. You see a battery anywhere?
No.
Surely there's like a battery shot off or something somewhere, huh? Okay, this is start. Emergency power stop. Function enable.
Oh, the lights just came on.
Is that us beeping?
Yeah. Glow plug indicator.
Okay, so we'll give it a second, wait for that to go off. Okay, so it has to be on purple because we're here. Okay, that was wrong. That was the wrong thing to do.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we just gotta figure these controls out. Okay, that's that. That's this. So how do we crawl this thing?
What's this do?
That's just the throttle. I got it. It's been a minute since I ran one of these.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of weight on it, it'll probably start to burn
I don't know if you want to drop it a little bit or not.
it. I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, that doesn't lock when you just shut it like that. Yeah, you're still in the rail.
I mean, we're inside.
Yeah, I know. This wheel just keeps creeping over this way. Is that basket look okay to you? Because it was moving.
Yeah, we'll have to strap it down.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just strapping it down.
okay.
Well, good morning. It is 5 o'clock. We did not make it as far as I hoped. We are just north of Chattanooga. I think we've got 3 hours to go. And it is snowing. Oh my goodness. Oh, we lost like 2.5 hours between Atlanta and McDonough. We should have made it last night within like 15 minutes, but we just ran out of time. And I didn't want to stop in Nashville, so this is the closest we could get to Nashville without like being in Nashville. I'm told where we're delivering is going to get like 5 to 8 inches of snow. When we stopped here last night, I was freezing. I'm freezing right now. I'm not used to it. All right, well, we got to get up and get going if we want to get this thing off at a decent time. And we're looking at a load of coils going up to Dubuque, Iowa, I think. Gosh, I can't remember. I think it's Dubuque, Iowa. And I don't know. I don't know if we're going to take it or not. I'm going to try to keep rolling though. We'll see what happens.
There's batteries on this stuff. That car spun out.
Yeah.
mean, look at that side.
Yeah, that side looks great. This side over here is...
They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to this side. It's like they salted the 2
right lanes.
Yeah, the 2 like lanes that you exit off of. And they didn't do anything for the rest of the road.
Huh?
You're good. I would go.
Oh. Come on. Come on. I don't see a dock.
I don't think there is a dock, dude.
Alright, so we're unloaded. We grabbed a load this morning on the way. Ashland, Kentucky to Louisville, Mississippi. Is that right? Ashland, Kentucky?
Yeah.
I think it's when I looked it up, it showed a mini excavator. But then he said it's like a bucket truck. Or a buggy.
It's Ashland City, Tennessee.
Oh, Ashland City, Tennessee. So Lita looked it up a little bit more after we got the paperwork, and it looks looks like it's like a little dump truck on like tank tracks kind of thing. That'll go to Louisville, Mississippi. Louisville, Mississippi, when we checked, has like 1,300 loads for tomorrow in the area. So, knock on wood, hopefully we can find something from there. Also, my headset died. My Plantronics headset, it just won't accept the charge anymore. So we had to go and buy these headsets yesterday. I'm not crazy about them. I think they're the Rand McNally somethings. They're not as comfortable as the Plantronics. The buttons are a little weird on it. I don't know. Had I known, it's like I sat at home for 4 months. Was it 4 months? Almost 4 months. And if I'd have known my headset was going to be dead, I'd have ordered a new set. Now that I'm on the road, it's like, now I need a new headset. So, I don't know. We got 30 days to return these if I'm not happy with them. Bought them at Love's. They were like $150 without tax. I don't know. I don't like that this arm is like solid. You have to push this up to mute it. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice, but the buttons on the side all feel the same. So it's like I don't know if I'm answering the call or if I'm turning the volume up, turning the volume down. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Do you want to double count that? This was a COD load, so that's nice. This next one is a company that we pulled for quite a few times. So that's nice. There's a bunch of new brokers on the board. I don't know if I told you guys, when we were sitting out at home for like a week looking for loads, I mean, there were loads, but like none of these brokers pass credit check anymore. I don't know if they're fly by night. I don't know if they're not paying their bills. I don't know if they're just brand new, so they don't want to factor them. But like, before there were like 6 different Landstars, and now there's like 60 different Landstars, which is freaking wild, man. This whole industry is just crazy right now. Anyways, we've got an hour and a half to our next pickup. Go pick this thing up, and then we'll see you there. Alright, so we just arrived. I just talked to the guy. I told him I was 15 minutes away. We're not sure where we're supposed to go from here. When we dropped that lift off, I talked to that guy 2 or 3 times, letting him know that we were on our way, and he wanted us to call when we were a little bit closer. But he didn't tell me that he like cleared out like the front of his building, which we wouldn't have fit there anyways, honestly. So I pulled on the side, and then we ended up getting stuck because it's kind of like going downhill, and the snow. Man, I could not back out of there, so he had to hook his tractor up and pull us out. Anyways, yeah. Where's this guy at? I don't see this. It's supposed to be like a little dump truck. Well, it looks like it's on tracks. Man, my back's been killing me. Like, it's starting to shoot down into my left butt cheek and into my leg. So, like, leaning forward, oh, it's so painful. My sister had done what this, what my doctor wants to do to me, and she says it's fantastic. She's not in pain anymore. I'm excited to get it done. It's got to get done. I can't live like this. Honestly, knock on wood, my neck hasn't really been that bad. My right shoulder's pretty bad. I'm sure I've got like a torn rotator cuff or something up there. My dad had surgery on his torn rotator cuff. He says he regrets it. He's in so much pain from it now. Even after the surgery, he said if he had to do it all over again, he wouldn't do it. I guess I could ask him if he still feels that way. Man, why doesn't this guy just answer his phone? I guess I'll keep you guys updated when we find out where we're supposed to go. I figured they'd had it like pulled out here and ready for me if this is the spot. I slept great, man. I woke up with my back feeling good, but after like sitting in this seat, this job is killing me, man. Hook my seat back up so I can put air. I got air back in my seat again. I can't say it's really helped. It's like making me feel better, but maybe it's like making it where it isn't as bad. It's just kind of goofy. My seat sits up so high now when I put air in it, and that I gotta look down on everything. Come on, where you at, man? I don't know. I'll keep you updated. There it is. That's what we got going to, I guess it's a rental place down in Mississippi, Lita said. She's just bungeeing up the chains. I'm airing up the tires. Oh, it's so cold. My jacket doesn't zip up anymore, so that kind of sucks. We're gonna have to get some better gloves for the winter. These are starting to, oh, my hands are freezing. We'll air this thing up. I'll have to back it up around the corner here. And we'll be headed to Mississippi. Look at those mountains. Oh my goodness. What you think, babes? Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you? I like that hat.
Oh yeah?
That's a one of two hats right there.
Yeah.
I only ever had two of those hats made. They're not thick enough. I think it needs to be a thicker beanie.
Yeah, this is the only thing I can find.
Oh, I know. I'm just talking about like why I didn't like try selling them or anything. I wanted to try them out. They're super thin. I mean, maybe we could offer a thicker and a thinner one. Oh, by the way, shout out to everybody that's been using our link down in the description when you do a Mighty order. I didn't know it, but I'm making a little percentage. I think we're up to like 50 bucks right now. We're gonna donate all that money to a dog shelter. I still have to, I think we got up to like $180 with that t-shirt company before I canceled them. I still have to pull that money out of that account, and we're gonna donate that as well. So I need to find a different merch place to make better t-shirts, and just the quality wasn't there. I couldn't keep selling that crap knowing how bad it was. So anyways, that's it. We're back out of here and head to Mississippi. I don't know how far it is. I don't think it's that far. This is only an $1,100 load, so it can't be that far. Good.